So our first contestant is Neil McCaffrey. He is a 62-year-old born in the UK but immigrated to South Africa in 1981. He lives in Parkmore. He is semi-retired, although he is still involved with boards and executives. He's been listening to 702 since well before our time, Bongani, since the days of John Burks and Little V and the Eye and the Sky. Neil likes solving problems and quizzes in general. Competing and winning is in his blood. During his free time, he likes reading non-fiction, armchair sports, snooker, chess, maths, and he has some big love for his 4 dogs. Neil, you look like you are a man on a mission.
I'm nervous. I'm on a nervous mission at the moment.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just breathe. You saw how brave and courageous these kids were. You can do it as well. Okay, Bongani, Abel?
You'll be just fine. I think I'll spare all the adults from my cheesy one-liners. Let's get straight into it. Abel, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word exercise.
EXERCISE.
Correct. Complete the saying. You can't see the wood for the what?
Trees.
Correct. True or false? Cardiac arrest is a medical condition that affects your heart.
True.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word confidential?
U.
Correct. In business, the abbreviation MD stands for managing what?
Director.
Correct. Complete the name of the Oscar-winning movie, My Octopus what?
Pass.
Incorrect. In the United Rugby Championship, is the club Munster from Ireland or Scotland?
Ireland.
Correct. In which province is the Isimangaliso Wetland Park?
KZN.
Correct. Does the Xhosa word umakhulu mean aunt or grandmother?
Grandmother.
Correct. In politics, ACDP stands for African Christian what party?
Democratic.
Correct. Are the green, white and orange bands in Ireland's flags horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Incorrect. Which town is in KwaZulu-Natal, Ganandal or Glencoe?
Glencoe.
Correct. True or false? In music, the cymbals are in the percussion section of the orchestra.
True.
Correct. In which African country is the Copper Belt province? Zambia or Angola?
Zambia.
Correct. Which is an Indian bread, roti or roux?
Roti.
Correct. From which country is the soccer club Borussia Dortmund?
Germany.
Correct. Which word is a synonym for flabbergasted, relieved or amazed?
Amazed.
Correct. True or false? In Latin, the expression cum laude means with honor.
True.
Correct. Which country is larger, Egypt or Morocco?
Egypt.
Correct. How many cars, how many
Speed wobble, Bongani Bingwa.
The question would have been, in cars, how many diamonds are there in a Mitsubishi logo? And you would have said?
5.
3. Am I right?
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer.
Sorry, Neil.
Not that you have the answers in front of you.
I didn't look. Listen, Neil, can we speak about the question that you got wrong? Are the green, white, and orange bands on Ireland's flag horizontal or vertical? Where do you come from?
Ireland, long time ago. I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Your mates are going to give you a hard time about that one, no doubt. But listen, you did super, super well. Bongani, you have to know this because you just should. Complete the name of the Oscar-winning movie, My Octopus. You must have watched it. You watched it, right? Oh, it's beautiful. You have to watch it.
I know what it's about.
It's about the Cock Forest in Cape Town, right? You absolutely have to go watch that. Okay, so then that was the one about the Irish flag, which we just won't speak about anymore, Neil. And I think that was pretty much it, hey? I think everything else was right.
Yep. Looking at the judges, our final tally, 17. 17 is the... Yeah, 17, because we got through 19 questions, so you've got 17. So you've already equaled the highest score so far today in terms of what we heard in Junior Brain. Very, very well done.
How are you feeling about that?
Okay, so far.
Okay, so far?
Yeah.
Okay. You are quietly confident, no?
No. You never know.
It's a very good score. It's a very good score. I can tell you that for free.
Well done, Neil. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming through and joining us, and after your long relationship with 702 from the days of the Eye in the Sky, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I've been at 702 for almost 20 years, and he's been listening for longer than
Yeah.
that. So thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there were some tricky ones there,
Yeah.
but really is a fantastic score to get 17. That does match Michael on the Junior Brain. So our next contestant making her way to the microphone. looking equally nervous, I think. And we have to drop that microphone quite a lot for you. Yumna Taladia is 33 years old, a dental hygienist residing in Bardeen in Boksburg. Yumna has been listening to 702 for roughly 15 years from the days of JCW in the afternoons. And this is Yumna's first time entering the Dis-Chem Brain of 702. She's been hearing it on the radio for the past few years and thought she would challenge herself this year. It's in the promos and the intro about knowing random facts and being a quick thinker. Her hobbies include cooking, spending time outdoors, hiking with her husband, and just plain family time. Sometimes she also volunteers for community outreach programs in disadvantaged communities. Yumna, you feeling confident? You ready to go?
I was, but then I heard Neil, so now I'm not too sure.
I'm sure you're perfectly capable, and but I'm sure Bongani can also think of a really clever joke about a dental hygienist.
No, I won't. I'm going to get straight into it. Good luck to you. Take a deep breath. You'll be just fine. Bra Abel, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word fortress.
Fortress.
Correct. Complete the saying, one man's meat is another man's what?
Pass.
True or false? Meningitis is a medical condition that affects your feet.
False.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word fountain?
E.
Correct. In business, the abbreviation YTD stands for year to what?
Date.
Correct. Complete the name of the Oscar-nominated movie Manchester by the what?
C.
Correct. In the United Rugby Championship, is the club Ospreys from Wales or Ireland?
Wales.
Correct. In which province is the Mapungubwe National Park?
Limpopo.
Correct. Does the Xhosa word umfazi mean man or woman?
Woman.
Correct. In politics, IFP stands for Inkatha what party?
Freedom.
Correct. Are the green, white and red bands on Italy's flag horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Incorrect. Which town is in Limpopo, Modimole or Matatiele?
Modimole.
Correct. True or false? In music, the triangle is in the percussion section of the orchestra.
False.
Incorrect. Which African country is Mombasa County, Kenya or Tanzania?
Kenya.
Correct. Which is a dairy product, margarine or butter?
Butter.
Correct. Which word is a synonym for corroborate, contradict or confirm?
Confirm.
Correct. From which country is the soccer club AC Milan?
Italy.
Correct. Which country is larger, Botswana or Malawi?
Malawi.
Incorrect. True or false? The Latin expression bona fide means in good faith.
True.
Correct. In cars, how many points does the star in the Mercedes logo have?
3.
Correct. Which Formula 1 driver is older? Mick Schumacher or Valtteri Bottas?
Schumacher.
Mick Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Not Michael? Mick
Oh, Bottas.
Bottas.
Yeah.
Bottas is the answer. Which ones?
Hey, and you know that
Tripped us up.
And Bottas is launching his livery today on his car. Anyway, as an aside. Okay, there were a couple that tripped us up today. Not too many though, Yumna. Phew, are you alright there?
Yeah, I'm
Breathing
good.
deeply. Okay, so one man's meat is another man's poison. Are the green, white and red bands on Italy's flag horizontal or vertical? They are vertical. In music, the triangle is in the percussion section of the orchestra. That is true. Which country is larger, Botswana or Malawi? It is Botswana. And which Formula 1 driver is older, Mick Schumacher or Valtteri Bottas? And it is Bottas.
You've got 16 correct answers.
Oh, man.
16 correct
So
answers.
close.
So close.
Yeah.
So
close.
very close.
Which one of those do you think that you should have got right, that you got wrong?
The Botswana vs Malawi. I should have known that one. I should have known
That's
that
difficult.
one. Yeah.
That's really difficult. Yeah, I think that it was really tricky, those ones. But what a great run.
Thank you so
16.
much. Thank you.
Yumna, you acquitted yourself very, very well.
Thank you so much.
You did an excellent job, Yumna. Thank you.
Thanks
you
for having
coming
me.
through and giving it your best effort. That really
Thank
is
you.
neck and neck. How good are these contestants this week, Bongani? 17, 16, sure. They really, really are excellent, eh?
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Okay,
Brilliant
so
all round.
Here's an interesting point. Our Wednesday contestant, Keegan Molemohi, he's our Wednesday winner. Unfortunately, he can't make it today. He is a DJ. He's got a wedding gig today. The man's got to work. Congrats to the lucky couple, but unfortunately, Keegan is not with us today.
Okay.
Okay, so we move
Hard
on.
luck to Keegan.
Unfortunately, he misses out on a lot of money and contending for a lot of money today.
I hope they're paying him more than 10,000 Rand,
Yeah, you think?
because that's what he would have won
As a wedding
if he had
DJ.
won.
I hope so. Good for him.
All right, let's spin our way to the next one.
Our next contestant is it's terrible.
Welcome to Cindy Paluta's life.
I'm feeling her pain right now. Although she's far wittier and funnier than me, at least she has a comeback. So, Taboo Mosupia is a 54-year-old from Mabopane in Pretoria who has just entered the property industry. Taboo started listening to 702 in the early 80s when he was still based in Ga-Rankuwa. So, you've been with us from the early days, hey? Awesome. So, this is Taboo's first time entering Brain because he got tired of being sidelined. Good man. And his interests include reading and current affairs, which gives him a broader world view. So what are your memories of the early days in Ga-Rankuwa?
Ntate John Bex.
And Tate John Burks. Of course. What a legend, eh? Well, it's great for you to finally be here in our studio with us.
It's a pleasure.
Are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
Brilliant. Bongani, over to you.
I thought you would have said cocky two ball or somebody like that.
Cook is good, but nobody
Nobody.
matches John Box.
Nobody. Okay, well, if John Burks is listening somewhere, make him proud. Abel, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word embarrass.
EMBARASS.
Incorrect. Complete the saying, I would love to be a fly on the what?
On the oral.
Correct. True or false? Hepatitis is a medical condition that affects your kidneys.
False.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word compulsive?
Pass.
In business, the abbreviation CTC stands for what to company?
Pass.
Complete the name of the Oscar-nominated movie, The What of Wall Street.
The Wolves of Wall Street.
Incorrect. In the United Rugby Championship, is the club Ulster from Scotland or Ireland?
Scotland.
Incorrect. In which province is the Duanko Karoo National Park?
Pass.
Does the Zulu word umalume mean uncle or aunt?
Uncle.
Correct. In politics, UDM stands for what democratic movement?
United Democratic
Correct.
Movement.
Are the orange, white, and green bands on India's flag horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Incorrect. In which town is in Mpumalanga? Kruet Mariko or Graskop?
Graskop.
Correct. True or false? The double bass is in the strings section of the orchestra.
True.
Correct. In which African country is the Mara region? Algeria or Tanzania?
Tanzania.
Correct. Which one is a desert? Is a dessert? Creme brulee or focaccia?
Creme brulee.
Correct. Which word is a synonym of intimidate? Menace or assure?
Menace.
Correct. From which country is the soccer club Ajax?
Amsterdam.
Incorrect. True or false? The Latin expression carpe diem means seize the fish.
Pass.
That would have been false. That would have been false.
Okay, Taboo, good run there. Well done. All the way from Ga-Rankuwa. The word embarrass has got 2 R's in it. You missed the second R there. And then, which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word compulsive? That's A. In business, the abbreviation CTC stands for cost to company. Now, this is a difficult one. The name of the Oscar-nominated movie, The What of Wall Street, you said wolves, but it's wolf. So it's singular, unfortunately. The United Rugby Championship, the club Ulster, is from Ireland. The Duanko Karoo National Park is in the Northern Cape. The orange, white, and green bands on India's flag are horizontal. Which country is the soccer club Ajax from? And that is the Netherlands. So you said Amsterdam, which is the city. So you needed to give us the country there that Ajax is from. And then the last question, true or false, the Latin expression carpe diem means seize the fish. False, it means seize the day.
And that gives you a total of 10 correct answers. 10 correct answers. Well done.
Thank you.
Taboo, how did you feel about that ride?
I could have done better.
You could have done better? What do you think you could have got right there?
Ajax question, I could have done better on that one.
Under pressure, that's hard though, hey? Are you a football fan?
I am.
Who do you support?
Sundowns.
Of course you do. You're from Ga-Rankuwa. Well done. Excellent job today. You can be very proud of yourself with a 10 there. That's Taboo Mosupia, who's been listening to 702 since the days of the birth of 702, pretty much. So fantastic to have him out here. Bongani, there were some tricky ones there that I think that we would have struggled with. What did you think was the tough one?
Ooh, I certainly, the rugby questions, all of them, I'm not going to get.
Seize the fish?
No, that I would have got. And then, of course, I saw desert instead of dessert. Had to quickly recover. Creme brulee is what made me get back onto the horse.
You do make a fabulous creme brulee, don't you?
I've tried.
I've seen the
tried.
pictures.
No, it's not as didn't taste as good as it looked.
Nice brittle burnt top.
Yeah, it crumbled quite quickly actually. So I'm afraid not. Still something I'm working on. But yeah, those are some of the ones that we didn't get through. The one I definitely would have missed. We didn't get to it. In cars, how many sides does the Renault logo have?
4.
Look at you.
I know me some cars, hey?
Look at you.
We're going to take each other on later. No, we're not really. Okay, so we're moving on to our last contestant for this week's semi-final. Clive Dundrudge is 43 years old from Edenvale, a father of 2 boys. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. He's also a big supporter of Manchester United. Clive works as a credit manager. During his free time, he likes to watch sports, Manchester United in general, and enjoys playing poker with his mates. He's been listening to 702 ever since he relocated to Gauteng from Durban 19 years ago, and his interest in general knowledge was piqued since he was a kid when he used to sit with his dad and granddad on a Sunday morning and fill out the crossword puzzle. Hey, are you playing Wordle?
I am.
How cool.
Awesome.
Good. Well, I'm sure Wordle has sharpened your mind for today, Clive. You looking like you're chilled.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like a duck, eh? Those feet paddling underwater.
Absolutely.
Bongani, over to you.
Is that your poker face? I see.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that your poker face? I see. All right. Would Alex Ferguson be proud? That is the question. I had to, man.
Your best Ronaldo impersonation today, please.
All right. Abel, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word pseudonym.
Pseudonym.
Correct. Complete the saying, it's not over till the fat who sings.
Lady.
Correct. True or false? Glaucoma is a medical condition that affects your eyes.
True.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word signature?
E.
Incorrect. In business, the abbreviation HR stands for human what?
Resources.
Correct. Complete the name of the Oscar-nominated movie Silver Linings what?
Pass.
In the United Rugby Championship, is the club Dragons from Scotland or Wales?
Wales.
Correct. In which province is the Algalus National Park?
Western Cape.
Correct. Does the Zulu word ubaba mean mother or father?
Father.
Correct. In politics, EFF stands for economic what fighters?
Freedom.
Correct. Are the red, white and blue bands on the flag of the Netherlands horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Incorrect. Which town is in the Eastern Cape, Hopefield or Humansdorp?
Humansdorp.
Correct. True or false? The saxophone is in the woodwind section of the orchestra.
True.
Correct. In which African country are the Kavango regions, Botswana or Namibia?
Botswana.
Incorrect. Which is a seafood, truffles or sashimi?
Truffles.
Incorrect. Which word is a synonym of fidelity, loyalty or treachery?
Loyalty.
Correct. From which country is the soccer club Juventus?
Italy.
Correct. True or false? The Latin expression cogito ergo sum means I think, therefore I am.
True.
Correct. Which country is larger, Gabon or Cameroon?
Cameroon.
Correct. How many vowels are there in the Toyota logo? How many ovals? How many ovals are there in the Toyota logo? But we did run out of time nonetheless.
I'm pleased to hear that you got the Juventus question
Soccer.
right. Yeah, as a soccer fan, even though you support Manchester United, that's okay. Okay, there's a couple, not too many, that you got wrong, Clive. The Oscar-nominated movie Silver Linings Playbook. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word signature? That is an O. The red, white and blue bands in the flag of the Netherlands are horizontal. In which African country are the Kavango regions? That's Namibia. Which is a seafood? Truffles or sashimi? Sashimi. And everything else you got right, Clive. Well done. How did you feel about that run?
I mean, I'm a sushi fan and I couldn't get sashimi, so...
Like you, I'm a sushi addict, but as I always say, really difficult under pressure, but you did super well.
Absolutely. Listen, it's not like how you do it in the car. All right, there was a score of 10. You did better than that, but you had to try and beat the top score, which was 17. Clive, you got 14 correct answers. 14 correct answers. Well played, well tried.
Thank you.
even though you're a Manchester United fan, thank you so much for coming through today and giving it your best effort.
Thank you.
Are you proud of how you did today?
Absolutely.
Excellent, and I hope you had a good experience too. So thank you for coming out.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Okay, so Bongani, what does that then mean? Who is our winner for this week?
First, not best. What is it? Best for last?
Keeping the best for last.
We're not doing that today.
No, we're not.
It's the first in.
I reckon if you come in first, it's very, very helpful because you
Yeah.
can not hear everybody else. Get in there and do. Oh, he's holding the check already next to me. Wow, Neil McCaffrey, well done. You are our reigning brain. You've won 10,000 rand. Thanks to 702 and Dis-Chem, a winning mind and a healthy body. And you're going to play again in the final coming up next, just after 12 o'clock. So you get
It's not
another
over
run.
for you yet.
And if you're still standing after that, you'll be crowned the Dis-Chem Brain of 702 and win a whopping 20,000 rand. Neil, with 17, and the only thing that you got wrong today, which I'm going to keep reminding you about because you won, so we can, the green, white, and orange bands on Ireland's flag, horizontal or vertical?
I think the horizontal one.
How are you feeling? You've just won
I'm quite
10,000
relieved.
bucks.
Yeah, no, it'll come in handy.
Are you going to buy a big Irish flag and hang it over your check?
Buy lots of dog food, probably.
What kind of dogs do you have?
Irish Wolfhound, of course.
Sorry.
Shame.
You've done so well. You've done a brilliant job today, Neil. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming through.